everyone. The video you're going to see in a minute has been recorded as part of one video together with the previously released primers and foundations. So I had it initially done as primers, foundations, concealers and luminizers, and it turned out to be too long, so I split it, but there is no introduction to that part. So what you see is basically what was recorded actually on the 1st of January, and it took me time to get around to do editing. So this part of the video is about my best products I used in 2023 and most loved products, and the category is concealers and pen concealers, which are concealers luminizers, and then we do each category separately in a separate video. Thanks for watching. Moving to, I'm not going to do highlighters today because we will run out of time. I will just mention concealers. Concealers, I have concealers separately from those which I call luminizers, these sort of things. Oh, the one everyone would recognize, Yves Saint Laurent, and actual concealers. So actual concealers first. Concealers, I have to say, I have to be honest and give Charlotte Tilbury credit. I haven't used a Radiant Concealer a whole year. I only started using it in the second half of the year. I bought that and then I discovered I had another one, a slightly lighter shade, but I'm very happy with that. It's really lovely concealer. It doesn't crease, it doesn't smudge much, it's not oily, it's not dry, it's just absolutely right. She did strike the balance right here, as she does most of the time. Something I didn't like one of the foundations. I can't remember the name, but didn't go with me. And she knew in some of the failures she did. It was Legendary Lashes, which they had to recall eventually because there were so many returns, because they would do panda eyes instantly. So but is someone who always tries to do the best, and if something doesn't go right, she admits it, and I give her really lots of credit for, first of all, covering the whole range of women, all skin tones, any need, any age. Fantastic brand. And this one, I really like that concealer. I really like, and I'll just only mention those. Maybe they wouldn't be my best ever, but because they're so functional and so comfortable to carry with you for traveling, fantastic. Both very similar. This is NARS. And this is Bay Minerals. Beautiful concealer, does fantastic job, stays on really good, but I would use it only for like a spot, little place, not the whole thing under the eyes. But good to travel, very comfortable. The same goes for Clé de Peau. A very good thick concealer. Would I use it for whole thing under eyes? Not necessary. I don't do it, but I'm probably lucky because I don't have dark circles, and if I do, it's very rarely and it's very little, and I immediately take measures. So it's one of the measures is tea on your black tea, on your cotton wools, and just on for 10-15 minutes. The same as cucumbers, just cucumbers. I sat down to do editing of this video, and I totally forgot. When I was doing editing, I went through concealers, and I thought something is missing. I haven't included the most important one, which is the star of the year for me, Sublimage concealer for eyes. It's absolutely stunning. When it came out, I was walking around and I went to Chanel twice, Harrods in Milton Keynes. I went twice to try it on, and I just couldn't bring myself to pay £85 for that. The product is fantastic. It's absolutely stunning. It's the best concealer. I can easily say that I can have that for the rest of my life, just repurchasing this concealer, and just forget about the rest, because this is the best concealer. However, I just wish they've done it in a pump. Why Chanel did it in a jar, I really don't know. They have learned a lesson with Sublimage foundation, which was in a similar jar, larger size, and then they've done a pump, and people really appreciated it, and it was quite a lot of good feedback. And what they do, they go and do this in a jar, which opens all the time. You have a lot of excess. I don't know what to do with it. I really struggle. They give you spatula, fair enough, but if you take too much in a spatula, it stays on. What do? You put it back into the jar, or what do? They provide very nice brush, but most of us do have concealer brush. I mean, if it was in the pump, it would be just so much better. It would be so much better, and for your skin, it wouldn't oxidize, it wouldn't go off quickly. But it's 15 mils, like any other amount, I would guess, probably less than in a pen. But I just wish they stopped doing this. I really don't understand who drives these decisions, who doesn't listen. I'm going to write to them about it again, and I will repurchase it if they change the packaging. So, but in terms of the actual quality, it is a fantastic quality. It really is. You only need a little bit. You only need a little bit. It's so creamy, and your eyes, under your eyes, it's almost like dewy skin, and the skin wakes up. Your face wakes up. It's almost like you had a good long sleep. It's absolutely stunning product. So I did buy it eventually at the airport with obviously duty-free discount, and it came to more bearable price, like, I don't know, about £70 or something, 69, something like that. So it's a bit better than 85. But if it was in the pump and it was 85 or even 90, I would still buy it, because this will last forever. It's really a lovely, beautiful concealer. So that's what I didn't include in my original video, which I'm just going to go and finish editing, and then I put it out. So my last one today will be luminizers. And I treat them sometimes as concealers, and I'm sure we do from time to time. If you haven't got much to conceal, but you still want that light reflecting and making it more radiant, that part of the skin particularly, I put, not all of them, they're not all of them, but I have 6 here. I only mention because they're very good. Clear de Peau. This one actually goes as eye corrector, so it should really go into maybe my concealers range. It's got a very good brush. It's quite dense, very pigmented, very good as a concealer. Actually, it should be probably going into concealer category. I also like, and I think they're equally good, both Yves Saint Laurent and Guerlain. Guerlain is called Precious Light, and this is just Touche Eclat, which was the first by Terry. You know, Terry, she created that, and that was her, that's why she is so known, and then she created her own brand. If I were to say my best 3 would be SISLEY. SISLEY is a fantastic product. As a product, it's very expensive. Again, they are very expensive. SISLEY, Chantecaille, they are probably better in quality than many other brands. I'm not saying they're necessarily the best, but competition is mad. I am so lucky that I don't work in that industry and have pressure of creating something new and better than competitors, strong competitors like Chanel, Dior, you know, others, you name it, Chantecaille. And to be constantly under that pressure and create something which beats the rest is a really tough job. So well done, SISLEY, on that one. Beautiful, beautiful luminizer. And I quite loved using by Terry. Again, it's much bigger, as you noticed. It's quite chunky. It's got fantastic brush, really lovely brush, and it does superb job. It's better, I like it more than Touche Eclat. Touche Eclat just seemed to be just so much pigment straight away in a very tiny amount. This one is quite gentle. I love that one. And my always best go to, I only bought it and I'm not using it yet, is DIOR Flush Luminizer. It does the job. It's right consistency, again very typical for DIOR, right consistency, beautiful light reflection. Range of colors is also, I mean, they're all pretty good, to be honest. So that is my, but probably my three best would be by Terry, Sisley and DIOR in that category. Okay, I'm going to wrap up for today. We will continue with highlighters. There will be liquid highlighters, dry highlighters, bronzers, contouring products, blushes, dry blushes and cream blushes, and powders. And I will wrap up now. Until next time, see you later. Thanks.